Hey guys, I'm gonna do another reaction video. Last one I did was a couple months back on the Burger King ad. I think that one went alright. I feel like this one might go alright too. This is a video Joke sent me yesterday because I told him to, because it's about Overwatch community. And even though it's from 3 years ago, they do make some points that are kind of wrong, some points kind of right. I just thought I would give out my opinion on those. So yeah, here we go.
A couple of weeks ago now, an Overwatch streamer called Service uploaded a video entitled Toxic Overwatch Harassment Girl Gamers Deal With. It is extremely rough to watch.
I have seen that video, but I have not seen the streamer, just to say that.
It contains a collection of clips demonstrating the kind of abuse she's received while playing the game with strangers simply because of her gender. At BlizzCon 2017, I wanted to find out how reflective this video was of the wider Overwatch community, and to also ask some of the biggest Blizzard fans in the world how they feel when they watch it. I need to warn you at this stage, the language used in these clips is extremely aggressive and at times sexually charged.
Can we play around the Junkrat idea?
Go back to the kitchen.
Excuse me?
I'm pretty sure I didn't stutter.
I've run into this all the time.
I'm confused about the run to the kitchen thing. Like, most of some of the most famous chefs in America are mainly men. Like, you got Guy Fieri, Bobby Flay, Michael Simon. Like, those are guys. I don't know why the go back to the kitchen thing was even a thing. Like, men cook too. Like, what the hell?
Okay.
They have all the skins.
Okay. Did I ask you? I have all the widow skins too, cunt. Get off my dick.
This is the reason why girls should not do anything other than be a woman.
He says girls shouldn't do anything, but like most 50% of the Overwatch roster is a female. And like there's a good amount of female operators in Rainbow Six. There's a good amount of heroes in Apex Legends.
Do not play Overwatch, you fat, ugly, pimple-ridden face whore.
I don't care.
I feel like when it comes to insults, people think the first thing that comes to their mind, but since this guy hasn't seen her, I feel like he's just describing what kids have been at school have been calling him. So technically, he just exposed himself by telling us what he looks like. So that's cool.
I don't care what the fuck we pick. We just have to kill shit.
Well,
Oh, is that a grill?
It's a girl gamer.
It's a girl gamer. Retweet if you're a furry gamer, am I right, boys?
Okay, so two things to say here. First, that wasn't a response on we need to kill some stuff here. Second, these guys are just stupid because they clearly don't know the difference between a girl gamer and a furry. Because you have girl gamers like Pokimane, Lily Pichu, Sniper Wolf, Hey Loser Fruit. None of them are furries. They're girl gamers, but they're not furries. There's a complete difference.
It's a Mercy main.
Well, I can play whichever healer. I just am playing a lot of Mercy because she's
How about
really
you play,
good.
go to the fucking kitchen?
Okay, Reaper, can you actually go die?
What? Unfortunate.
I think Mercy's not working out for you, dumb cunt. Learn how to fucking play a proper character. 45 hours, you still suck. I guess girls just suck at video games in general, you fucking stupid boy.
Holy crap, that was intense. But, yeah, if you look at it, that guy is a plat when the person he's making fun of is a diamond, and he's playing Hog. So, Hog is not a... I admit I do play Hog, but he is not a proper character. You just hook them, and then you shoot, and occasionally you heal when you're below 300 health. Mercy, she involves more strategy than Roadhog. You have to balance your healing throughout the team, you have to get some damage boosts out, you have to res when it's the perfect time. So, I don't know what that guy's talking about.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I made it through.
Yeah, so initial thoughts after watching it.
That sounds about right.
Really?
That's pretty common.
Personal experience.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. That is, I hear that all the time. Definitely not to that extent, but It's really hard when you have a very mutual area where we're all there just to play the same game and have the same objectives, get on point, and to be attacked just because you're a woman. It sucks.
That's horrible. That was absolutely horrible to watch.
It's sad, but that's what happens to pretty much every female that plays a video game and has their voice up.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I get attacked too for being a horse. But I can't change that because I'm a horse.
You know, I hear that all the time. I ignore it. I've learned over the years just not to talk in games and just be kind of silent.
So that's one of the points I was talking about. I'm so on that. Ignoring, yes, but not talking, no. Just don't not talk to everyone on your team. Literally just mute the person. If someone's trying to talk to you, like make fun of you, just don't respond. If you respond, they're gonna think that they're gonna take that as attention and keep going. If you just don't talk, they're gonna think that, oh, they didn't do a good job on doing it, so then they're just gonna stop. Easy.
Yeah, I guess like it's just kind of so typical for me that it doesn't really faze me anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, she got made fun of a lot for being a girl, but then she got used to it, so she just didn't care. At this point, if you're a female and you've been gaming for a while and people making fun of you for like years, I feel like by now you just shouldn't really be caring about it. Just know that those people are just being assholes, or someone cut their dick off and now they're trying to cope with that.
there's nothing on that video that I haven't heard before. So,
I play with her most of the time these days, and I've certainly heard it lately.
It was way worse than I thought. I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, this is something we have to deal with. But then watching it, it was just on a level that I was not expecting going into it. It's something I've never seen in game personally, but I know that those corners exist.
What did you not expect about it in particular?
Maybe it was like the go die.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it's like go die because you're playing a game and you're a girl.
Yeah.
That I was like, that's beyond, like that's a little over the top, no matter what.
I admit go die is a harsh insult, but it's not just directed to women. People will do it to anyone. Toxic people will say go die to anyone. Like they'll say it to me, they'll say it to you, they'll say it to a girl, they'll say it to a guy, they'll say it to a child, they'll say it to a boomer, they'll say it to whoever.
Yeah, like I'm here. I'm hoarse from screaming at the Overwatch World Championship.
I immediately like this guy. He said horse. He said my name, so that's cool.
And I would love anything for people to look at Overwatch and think about the amazing talent and the amazing game that we all have to play. But unfortunately, this attitude really takes away from what is a beautiful and inspiring game to me.
It's unfortunate that a person, just based off their gender or how they identify, is judged for just the way that they speak. That's unfortunate.
Because my possession of ovaries means that I'm a bad gamer, you know?
I know women have ovaries and all, but like, come on, TMI.
Like I said, I think it's pretty common. It's I think that a lot of female video gamers deal with this kind of harassment when they're so. I know myself when I was a little bit younger, I used to try to pretend that I was a boy, and I would refuse to talk in voice chat because I was afraid of the ridicule, and I wanted.
Okay, so she was a tomboy and she was playing like a console player. Got it.
I wanted my skill as a video gamer to shine through, as opposed to, I guess, being judged because, you know, I'm a girl.
You said.
Okay, literally, I feel like this is mainly to PC, because for consoles, they'll either go into game chat and just keep their mic muted the whole time and text you after, or if on console, they're going to be in party chat, so they're not even going to be in game chat. So I feel like that's just a PC thing. Like, PC will go on Discord and be able to switch between game and Discord at the same time, because it's so much simpler on PC. On console, you gotta open up the menu mid-game, you gotta scroll all the way down, hit the options, go to switch to game chat, say something, you have to open the menu, go back to the menu again, open up the menu again, hit switch to party audio. It's just more work on console. I feel like that's why most people don't talk. They're either in the party or they're just too shy to talk, so they just keep their mic on mute. There's rarely any conversations on Overwatch when it comes to communication.
You've experienced similar things when you've played as well?
Yeah, absolutely. There was, specifically, I know there was a Wrath of the Lich King raid, and I had just joined a pug group, and I...
Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. I don't know if YouTube will actually let me put this part up. I don't know if these guys got demonetized for it, but basically, she tried to join a team as a healer. They said in order to join, she needs to be able to make sex noises, and then she thought they were kidding. They said they weren't kidding, and then they kicked her out. At first, when I heard it, I thought they were joking. They said they were serious. I feel like she exaggerated. I'm not saying she's completely wrong. I think that she was right on them making sex noises and kicking her out. But I don't think she was serious on them saying like they were actually serious on her making sex noises, because like that's just immature. That's really toxic for the Overwatch community. It's not good at all. I feel like that part was made up. The other parts, though, kicking her out for probably being a girl and joking about the sex noises, those parts I will believe. It just seems fake.
The whole gaming world is just so much more diverse now that it's just kind of still weird to see like all of this going on still, you know? I mean, like, you have female characters as well as male characters, and so you should assume, like, you know, all types of people are going to play, and they can play whatever they want, you know?
You know, sometimes
Okay, yeah, that part I agree with. She's basically right about that. That's all I'd say. She's right.
I even
just all the stuff that's going on being toxic, that stuff's bullshit. That's stupid. I mean, not bullshit. It's stupid. It's retarded. I don't know why people do it still.
just having one thing that's different about you that they can point out, they're going to do it because it's the internet and they think they can and it's free or something.
Now I can say I have a and see if they point me out for that. What are they going to do? Say that, oh, you have a you're so bad. I say, hey, you know, this is a stupid joke. I should probably not continue it.
Consistently, women are, you know, being treated like go to the kitchen or like just these vulgar languages. Like
Again, with the kitchen thing, that just doesn't make sense.
Vulgar language in general that really shouldn't be used. You should be respected, not just because of the way you look or the way that you talk, but just the way you play the game.
There was
So on that, you don't have to respect them. You can hate them. Just don't say shit. Easy.
one clip in there where there was a Pharah player who did speak up, like, what are you guys doing? Just focus on the game. But
They didn't show the whole video, but yeah, Pharah player said, hey, quit it. Just focus on the game. I feel like we would need those right now, only because there's dumbasses out there who think that being toxic can help win the game.
Most of the time,
I think
people
that's
aren't.
really uncommon.
It's uncommon.
Yeah, I think
most people are just gonna just roll with it.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I get that, like, you don't want to start a huge argument in there, but I also feel like if no one says anything, then it just feels like, yeah, it's totally cool to just, like, lay into her like that.
Yeah, would you encourage more people to, as uncomfortable as it is, to speak up and actually be present in those moments and try and...
Yeah, I think, you know, something like...
I hate that we use the word uncomfortable. I don't feel like you shouldn't feel uncomfortable to stand up for someone. I feel like if someone's making fun of someone, whether you're social, non-social, you should at least say something. Just say something and then mute your mic again. Easy. If they keep talking, mute them.
Like, you know, like, just, you know, like the guy said in the game, just focus on the game, or, you know, something like, dude, we don't talk like that, or just lay off, or drop it, or something. Just like simple, not really getting involved and getting into an argument, but just letting them know that you're not on.
This isn't me criticizing anything, but I like this guy's shirt. Dad76, getting too old for this shit. I want that shirt. I looked for it on Amazon. I can't find it. I need to know where to find that shirt. Someone comment where to find this shirt. I want it.
On the same page as them.
And if they're not confronted about it, they're just going to keep doing it. They're going to assume that that's okay.
Kind of iffy on that. Like I said earlier, let's say someone's making fun of me. Let's say I'm Asian. Let's say someone makes fun of me because I'm Asian. Like, oh, you're a shit widow because you got small eyes so you can't see shit. Which I find complete bullshit because, you know, you see my montages, hopefully. Anyways, if I say something back, he's just going to keep talking because he's going to get the attention and just keep wanting to talk shit. If I stop talking, he'll think like, oh, wow, this guy's just now responding to me. I guess I win. Let them think they won, and then they stop talking. People will talk bullshit to think that they're good. And let's just say right now, if someone says I'm a ship widow because I'm Asian, I got small eyes, yeah, you're probably just gonna get muted or blocked. So, yeah, don't try it. Don't do it even. Just don't do it in general to anyone.
Is there anything that you would like to see Blizzard implement to tackle this?
I think it comes down to the community. It really has to be the players, because they can't be watching everything we do at all the times. We have to use what they had given us, bans, reports, I mean.
The reports don't work. I'm saying right now, reports do not work. They need to fix the report system. They need to make it so that way it actually does work.
We have to look into it and police ourselves, you know, make sure that we are the community that we want to be.
I'm saying right now, just for if anyone from Blizzard is watching this, which most likely is not, put something in the game where at Blizzard you guys can keep the game files, including the audio. That way, if someone reports it, you can check that game they were in and to see if they said it. Or when I upgrade the PC later on in the years, I want to do something called Discord Overwatch Report Jury. Basically, I will have me and my friends. My friends will be the jury, I will be the judge. We will have two people, the one person who accused a person, the person who got accused. And we determine, were they toxic or not? If they are guilty for being toxic, everyone in the courtroom reports them getting their account either suspended or banned, because if you get a high amount, they have a higher chance of getting banned or suspended, so that's good. If they claim not guilty, we forget it all happened, and then we shun that person for the next 24 hours. I don't know, I just thought of this from the top of my head. It's still a work in progress, but I feel like Discord Court would be I feel like that would be a fun video. I just need to upgrade the PC so I can do all that stuff.
I don't think it's something from Blizzard. I think it's just education as a whole, because times change and personalities change, and then when you even look at yourself from like 10 years ago, you're like, man, I said something like that? That was really bad of me to do that.
Oh well, when I was in kindergarten like 10 years ago, I got in trouble for calling a kid a goblin face. And look at me today, I'm calling people assholes for calling me an asshole. What can I say? Eye for an eye.
And you have to grow up a little bit, and sometimes because this is like a teen-rated game, sometimes that rating does kind of affect who plays the game.
Yeah.
Not really. You have... Actually, no, I can kind of see that. Now, I'm not saying gaming has a bad effect on people. I'm saying it's people who take influence from those games. Because I've played GTA, but you don't see me doing drive-bys, going to strip clubs, that stuff. You just shouldn't be an idiot. It's that simple.
And how mature they are at the start when they play.
I think that it's important that people do speak up about these things, because there are it's a really difficult subject. It's touchy, and I can understand that people can be really uncomfortable talking about it, because it is very sensitive.
Yep.
I wouldn't say it's sensitive. I would say it's that the way toxic people chat to people of a certain group makes it feel like it's uncomfortable for them when it's really not.
But I do believe that if another male were to speak up to another male that was harassing a woman in a video game, I think that would speak volumes.
It doesn't even have to be a guy, it can be a girl. I'm just saying that.
If other men can call out that behavior and be like, hey, that's not right. Let her talk. Wait a second, she had a point first.
If you're being quiet, you're
more or less condoning it.
Exactly, yeah. And of course it's going to be an awkward situation no matter what. Like okay, I'm listening to this happen. I'm not involved, but I need to get involved.
So yeah, if they just don't stop, then yeah, get involved. If they do stop, don't try to make things worse.
I need to report first and foremost,
to be uncomfortable.
and then and then you need to call them out. It's absolutely.
It has to be awkward, because
or else it's going to keep.
You should call someone out if they don't stop. They're being dumbasses.
Happening. Yeah.
You know, they need to understand that they should feel ashamed for doing things like that. It's unacceptable.
Thank you very much for watching this video, and thanks once again to everyone who agreed to be interviewed as part of it.
Okay, so that's basically the rest of the video, but yeah, moral of the story, don't be a dumbass. Second moral of the story, if you called me a simp during this video, then you are lame. To undo that, you gotta like and then sub. If you didn't call me a simp, then yeah, still like and sub and you'll be extra, not lame. Subscribe or you're not funny.